Hello friends, I am Zanzan the Gamer Man with Overnight Games. Today I will be teaching you how to play Truck Off. Truck Off is a 2 to 6 player game. It takes 30 minutes. Published by Adams Apple Games. Now it's time to teach you how to play.
Now we're going to do the setup for Truck Off. Select the venue tiles associated with the number of players according to the grid. In a 2 or 3 player game, you're going to have the venue tiles that begin with 8, 10, 12, and 20. After you have set these up, you're going to grab the dice and place them on the venue tiles. Next, each player takes a coordinating set of 12 action cards and 6 food trucks, representing his or her color. The back of each food truck has a number that corresponds to a venue tile. Remove food trucks from the game if they do not have a corresponding venue tile. In this case, we're going to be removing the 4 and the 6. Each player also discards the same 2 action cards before starting the game. For example, if you want a high take that, you're going to discard the 2 candy cards. If you want a low take that, you're going to discard the 2 apple cards. In this case, we're going to discard the 2 apple cards from each hand. Lastly, separate the money tokens into piles. We have done that here, and we're going to move them off the screen for the rest of the game. Alright, selecting trucks. Each player secretly selects 2 food trucks designating the venue that she will sell his or her food at this round. When each player is done selecting, all players reveal their 2 selected food trucks simultaneously. The revealed food trucks are now active trucks and should be placed under the corresponding venue forming columns.
So right now I am putting the food trucks down and making sure the number on here matches the back of the food truck. So when I'm done doing this,
the next step is rolling dice. Roll each venue die once. The number rolled on each die represents the total venue payout in money at each venue. Next, we select actions. Players simultaneously select any number of action cards they want to play this round. There is no limit to the number of action cards a player may select for a round, but a card selected this round must be executed or discarded by the end of the round. Players then take their selected action cards into their hand and place their remaining unselected action cards on the table face down in a pile in front of them. Tip: it may help organization to stack inactive trucks on top of unselected actions until round end. An action card that is not used over the course of the game is worth money at the end. Next, execute actions. The first player reveals only one of his or her selected actions and executes the action if possible. After an action is executed, it should be immediately discarded into a discard pile. A player may choose to simply discard an action instead of executing it. Play continues clockwise with each player executing only one action at a time until all action cards have been executed. If a player has no selected action cards to execute, play passes to the next player clockwise until all players' selected actions have been executed. Next, resolve payouts. Calculate payouts one venue at a time. Each active truck at each active venue earns an even payout equal to the total venue payout divided by the number of trucks. Discard any payout remainder. After collecting all payouts, players retrieve all of their trucks and gameplay tokens pass. Pass the first player token one player clockwise and start a new round, making sure to move the round tracker. Daily Special Variant. After playing the base game a few times, add in the Daily Special Variant for some additional depth. Create a deck of Daily Special cards. Remove any Daily Special cards corresponding to venue tiles not being used or actions. At the beginning of each round, draw 2 Daily Special cards from the Daily Special deck and place them above their corresponding venue tiles. If there is already a Daily Special card in play above the corresponding venue tile, then the new card replaces the existing card. When a venue card is shut down, its Daily Special is not active, and the effect on the card cannot be used. Daily Special cards have keywords that tell players when their effects take place, instead of phase, before phase, etc. Anytime effects say before, it means immediately before, and not anytime before.